Yo, yo, was yo. Is this thing on? Is this thing on? It's Monday, March the 30th, 2026. 10:50 a.m. right now, Eastern Standard Time. I'm your guy, Media Markus, giving you the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. So I want to tell you guys what kind of was happening over the weekend. It was a very busy week. It was a very busy week for me. Finally, I'm starting to see the calm coming back into my life. But a very busy week. I'll tell you guys a part of why. I'll also get into some NBA talk, sports talk for sure, NCAA. I got to talk Tyler Perry and the airports. Chili we're keeping it in Atlanta. We're going to talk Chili from TLC as well as Tiger Woods. I got a lot of celebrity stuff. Coleman Domingo, Real Housewives of Atlanta, all that. Whoa. The Trump protests as well happened over the weekend, so I'll briefly touch on that. But yes, this is Media Markus, the latest in news, sports, and entertainment for 2026. And I am, just going to give you guys, let's start off with the NCAA tournament, man. So if you guys don't know, the NCAA tournament, March Madness, Sweet 16, and the Elite 8 rounds, we're in Washington, D.C. this past weekend. It was incredible. It was incredible, man, just experiencing that. I've been to an NCAA tournament before. I've been to a championship game in the NCAA tournament where I saw UConn win in Houston a few years back. But, this was a totally different level, just being on the floor with the players and the coaches and the families and everyone involved from the top to the bottom. It was very fulfilling. A little tired today, but obviously we're here. We're live in effect. Media Markus, the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. And UConn got the win over Duke. Man, this was crazy. 73-72 was the final score. A game-winning shot from essentially half court from Connecticut to win the game. This was really good to see. Duke blew a double-digit lead. UConn only shot about 21% from three-land. At one point, UConn was 1 of 18 from three. Duke had a double-digit lead, and they let up in this one. UConn, Dan Hurley in the game, the boys, they got it together. They got their play together. Not only do they cover the spread, but they win the game outright and advance to the Final Four. 73-72, UConn advances after a half-court heave that goes into the basket with less than 1 second left. So congratulations to UConn. Michigan also advances to the Final Four. I didn't see any of that game, but they win 5-62, covered the 7.5-point spread easily. Shout out to all my guys that were involved in that. Number 6 seeds now, the last 18 years, 19 years, are like 0-6 against the spread in the Elite 8 round. So something to kind of keep an eye on. Illinois also made it to the Final Four, as well as Arizona. Illinois has been breaking my heart. Illinois has been breaking my heart, man. They've been on it. I better listen. They've been winning. So shout out to Brown Underwood and guys. Can't get Illinois to the Final Four, as well as Arizona, UConn, and Michigan. So that's your Final Four matchup. The Dukies go home. And they were very sad coming off the floor. All right, let's talk some NBA. And I got to get into some heartbreak in the NBA because my Orlando Magic apparently lost by 50 points last night. Had to see that in a text. Wasn't too happy about that. The Magic lose 87-139. It was like a 30-0 run that Toronto did on Orlando. And, the writing's on the wall for Jamal Mosley, right? Like, it's probably going to be an early playoff exit. And Paulo essentially just rises to the top and takes this guy to the next round. But Jamal Mosley has to go. I'm sorry. I am sorry, Jamal. We need a new coach. At least one, and I've been saying this for some time now. Orlando Magic needs a coach that has at least won a playoff series. At least one. A single playoff series. Like, can we get that? Can that be a start? A very disgusting performance from the Orlando Magic Sunday night. The Boston Celtics, they reached 50 wins on the season as they defeat the Hornets 114-99. Jason Tatum had 32 points in the game, 8 assists, 5 rebounds. No Jaylen Brown, did not play in this one. Peyton Pritchard added 28 points, including 2 made 3-point shots. Lonzo Ball dropped 19 points in the loss. What else do we have? The Rockets defeated New Orleans Pelicans last night, 134-102. 134 for the Rockets. Sengun had 36 points and 13 rebounds. Kevin Durant and Jabari Smith Jr. added 20 points each. Kevin Durant, 107 from 3, though, so I know he didn't love that. So that's what happened around the NBA. The Knicks, they lose to the Oklahoma City Thunder 111-100. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with 30 points, 8 of 18 from the field. Looks like Jalen Williams came back this weekend. He had 22 points in the win last night. Other things around the NBA, Miami loses to the Pacers, 8.5 points favorites. So that couldn't have done too well. That's what happened around the NBA last night. Denver also got the win versus Golden State, 116-93. I was watching out at the bar. So, all right, let's talk some things outside of sports. I think the number one thing that I have, obviously, the Trump protests over the weekend. If you don't know, there were a ton of Trump protests over the weekend, including in Washington, D.C., New York, I believe Los Angeles as well. Let me try to get some further details. But you're live with Media Markus now, latest news, sports, and entertainment. So I'm just going to give you guys, do I have this? No. That works. But yes, there were Trump protests everywhere this weekend. Like, there's nothing, I forget the name. There are the No Kings protest. So the No Kings protest went down across the country, and including some major cities like D.C., New York, Los Angeles, essentially saying that, they don't want Trump in office anymore. But I don't think that's how it works. So, but yes, that took place all across the country, the USA, last weekend. What? All right. Anyway, Tyler Perry. So Tyler Perry, we know that Tyler Perry is pretty much a philanthropist, right? Like, we talk about Tyler Perry. He is very much a philanthropist. Black millionaires here reporting, but TSA workers asked to return $1,000 gift cards that Tyler Perry had given out. So if you guys didn't know, I talked about it last week. Tyler Perry went to the Atlanta airport and some of the staff as well, just kind of handed out maybe some gift cards, $1,000 gift cards to TSA workers amid them not being paid. This is before Trump agreed to sign the emergency decision. But yeah, so TSA workers asked to return $1,000 gift cards given by Tyler Perry at the Atlanta airport or risk losing their jobs for violating federal gift policy. So once again, reporting in a surprise turn of events at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta Airport, TSA employees were reportedly asked to return $1,000 gift cards gifted to them by filmmaker and media mogul Tyler Perry or risk losing their jobs. The situation has sparked widespread debate about federal ethics, rules, and treatment of frontline workers. Tyler Perry, known for his philanthropy and strong ties to Atlanta, distributed the gift cards as a gesture of appreciation for TSA workers who often work long hours, and at this point they were not being paid. So this is Black Millionaire Report. But TSA workers asked to return $1,000 gift cards given out by Tyler Perry. So that is the latest with TSA workers and Tyler Perry, the philanthropist Tyler Perry, and they actually get their money back. So I don't know what's up with that. But that is the latest on Tyler Perry and TSA. I want to move on quick over the weekend. Over the weekend, your girl Chili from TLC, man, getting married over the weekend. So Chili from TLC said she donated to a MAGA cause on accident, trying to support veterans. They pulled up. I don't know who did this. The internet pulled up the fact that Chili from TLC had been donating to essentially President Trump. So, people are calling her MAGA Chili, things of that nature. And singer Chili from TLC, she donated to a MAGA cause on accident, trying to support veterans. It was only about $300 something. It wasn't like anything crazy. She also said she reposted a post calling Michelle Obama a man by mistake. So Chili out here making some mistakes. Apparently, Chili is being clear. She put out a statement. Chili put out a statement. I want to be clear. I am not MAGA and do not support any of the policies that are causing great harm to the American people. I made a mistake. Too many make. I did not read the fine print. I thought support cause against human trafficking and for veterans. Two things I care deeply is about my dad is a veteran, and everyone knows I love children. I've learned a valuable lesson and ask for grace as I navigate this. So that's the latest from Chili. The internet brought up that she had donated to some MAGA. What is the word I'm looking for here? The internet pulled that she had been donating to MAGA organizations. Chili did, and she came out with a statement saying that she did this on accident. She thought that she was supporting veterans as well as some trafficking victims, or I don't know. But Chili said she made a mistake. She didn't mean to do it, y'all. Forgive her. Oh man. But that was really funny, man. They're still burying Chili right now. Like, I can't hold you. They're still burying Chili right now. You're with Media Markus, the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. I'm going to talk Tiger Woods and Coleman Domingo before I get out of here. But Tiger Woods over the weekend, Tiger Woods was arrested for a DUI. Once again, Friday, Tiger Woods was arrested for a DUI after a crash in Florida. And this is People Magazine reporting, but apparently Tiger says he doesn't want to be watched over, or people asking why does he want to have a drive? Why doesn't he have a driver? Why does he, because this isn't his first rodeo of driving under the influence. Tiger Woods. We know in like 2008 he got in like a car crash when he was dealing with infidelity from his wife. We also know that one time he pulled over and apparently he wasn't drunk, but there was some type of drugs in his system. And now, once again, Tiger Woods arrested for DUI after a crash in Florida. And people are wondering, Tiger Woods, why don't you get a driver? According to People Magazine, the magazine cites that an anonymous source who claims he won't hire a private driver because, quote, he doesn't want anyone to watch over him or know what he is doing, end quote. So that is the latest. That's People Magazine reporting. Tiger Woods, after another DUI, people are wondering, why doesn't Tiger Woods get a driver? And People Magazine source is saying, quote, he doesn't want anyone to watch over him or know what he is doing, end quote. Yeah, me neither, Tiger Woods. But like, you're wilding. You can't keep getting these DUIs. Think about your children. Think about the people in your life. Like, you could have lost your life, bro. The car flipped over. Just get a trusted driver. Like, either way, your business is coming out. Hello, I'm talking about it here in the Media Market Show because your business is coming out because you've been arrested for another DUI, Tiger Woods. You got to do better, man, bro. Just get a driver. Like get a driver. Get him to sign an NDA. Like, come on, bro. Like, who cares? Like, no one's judging you, bro. People have seen crazier things than people drinking, doing drugs. I'm just being honest. Like, this is the world we live in. Media Markets, the latest in news, sports, and entertainment. So that's the latest on Tiger Woods. I'm gonna talk Coleman Domingo because I saw some big, Coleman Domingo, man, one of the best out here, bro. As far as acting goes, we know he's going to be in the upcoming Michael film playing Joe Jackson. All right. Why are they talking about everything? All right. So this is NBC reporting. So Coleman Domingo is set to host SNL April the 11th this upcoming season. This will be the first time for the actor Coleman Domingo on the brink of his role as Joe Jackson in the new Michael film, as well as his new role in Euphoria as well. This upcoming April. Euphoria actor Coleman Domingo is SNL April 11th host. So once again, NBC reporting, Coleman Domingo will host Saturday Night Live for his first time. Once again, NBC reporting, Coleman Domingo will host Saturday Night Live for his first time on April 11, 2026. Domingo earned 2 back-to-back Academy Award nominations in 2024 and 2025 for his roles in the films Rustin and Sing Sing, for which he also received a BAFTA, Critic Choice, SAG, and Golden Globe nomination. So we know he's working on Euphoria, or he's about to be in Euphoria for this next season, as for the final season of Euphoria, as well as the upcoming Michael movie playing Joe Jackson. Coleman Domingo is, and now he is set to host Saturday Night Live this April 11th. So that's in 12 days. Congratulations to Coleman Domingo. Gotta love it. And I'm going to get out of here because I saw that you guys, let me see. I know Real Housewives of Atlanta is coming back, and I have to say up Atlanta or MJ is going to kill me. Real Housewives of Atlanta is returning in 1 week. Real Housewives of Atlanta is returning in 1 week. Here's a preview. I saw a preview. So, Real Housewives of Atlanta is returning next week. Here's a preview. Appreciate you all for listening to and be blessed. You got me and Markus. See you guys. So, shit. See you guys tonight.